Welcome to the Cage Kitchen. I'm going to help you build some muscle with some nutritious food. Starting with salmon. Salmon is one of my favorite meals. I'm pretty much a pescatarian now, meaning I just pretty much eat fish and eggs. I just find I assimilate it very easy. It doesn't, slow me down. And I guess as I get a little bit older, I want to be a little bit easier on my digestive system. So salmon is one of the staples at the moment, and I'm going to cook some up. So I'm going to show you how to do it and make it taste pretty darn good. So I'm going to put this on a heat of about halfway, number 5 to begin with. I'm going to put a little bit of coconut oil in here. Coconut is my favorite oil that I like to go for. It's got MCTs, our medium chain triglycerides, which is our body's preferred source of energy when it comes to fats. So I just put a little knob, we call it a little knob of butter. A little knob of coconut butter, we call it in the UK. I don't know what you fancy Americans call it. But anyway, I'll let that melt. While that is melting in there, put up a little. I'm going to throw a couple of sweet potatoes in the microwave. I'll throw that on for about, for convenience, I'll go 11 minutes, 11 seconds. So that should be done whilst I finish pottering around here. What I'll be adding to this is some turmeric. Turmeric is a great healer that I find. So I'll be adding turmeric, garlic, great for the immune system. Some ginger, anti-inflammatory, and some sea salt I like to add to it as well. Sea salt I find is like the mineral version of creatine. It helps retain a little bit of water within the body, and it kind of gives me a little bit more cushioning within the joints, gives my muscles a little bit more energy. Yeah, you can get a little bit of fluid retention, very minimal. As you start getting more salt into your diet, your body becomes accustomed to it anyway. So if you don't have a heart condition, throw a little bit of salt in there. So I always put the skin face down because I want that to cook first, because then it makes it so much easier for me to peel it off. So I'll throw that in there. Yeah, I've got that on the right heat. Then I'll start adding a few things such as garlic is yet to be opened. So you can tell I'm not a master chef. A master chef wouldn't be like this. So I like to put on plenty of garlic. Ain't nobody kissing me anytime soon anyway, so it doesn't matter. And a bit of turmeric. Throw that in. Don't be shy, son. And a bit of ginger. And a bit of sea salt. Hey presto. I'm going to let that cook. While I'm letting that cook, I'm going to start preparing a salad. Now, I like to have salad a lot of the time, especially as I'm trying to control my weight now. My weight is up to just over 230 pounds and I have a massive appetite. So I don't want to go any heavier. So what I'm trying to do is increase the volume of food that I'm having through low calorific means of spinach, lettuce, tomatoes, celeries, and a few baby carrots here just to give it a bit of crunch. I like my angry food. So I got some baby carrots. I'm going to throw in some spinach in there. Get some tomatoes on the go. And I've got a spring mix of what's in here. Sun-dried tomatoes, zucchini, grilled garlic shrimp, fresh mozzarella cheese. I won't be using a mozzarella and cheese, that's in the mix. I'll be holding that back. So throw a little bit of lettuce in here on top. And then, to finish off, I like to put a bit of celery in there. Sometimes I like to use celery with some almond butter. just dip that in there every now and again. I wouldn't say while I'm watching a movie, because I don't really watch movies. That's it. Do you know what? I was watching a movie the other day. Well, it was a documentary. And it was all about how much food that we waste. And it was showing what a celery looks like when it's being farmed off the land. And it's massive. It's about this sort of size, this sort of thick. What they do is cut off the top, cut off the bottom, and they rip off all the outer stems and discard it, throw it away. And there's no reasoning behind it. It's nutritious, it can be eaten. It's all for the retailer. Because the retailer is all about appearance. When it comes to fruits, when it comes to vegetables, everything. So, it's USDA, it passed, no problem. But the retailer, the shop, would never have it for display. So majority of it is thrown away. It's a complete waste. And this documentary proved that we do throw away about a third of the food that we grow. It's just discarded. It's a bloody disgrace. It's not going to happen under my watch, not in here. Okay, so what I'll throw in here is some balsamic vinaigrette, some light craft balsamic, and there she blows. I'll just give that a little mix. Okay, it may not look much like a pizza or a nice set of tacos, or otherwise you're going to look like you eat pizza and it look like you eat tacos in here, but instead you want to look like me. Right, so I'll throw these in a Tupperware container now, so get ready to put the salmon and the sweet potato on top of that. I'll save the rest for later on. Alright, so now it's time for me to cut off the skin. So once you've let it cook for a little bit, it's much easier to trim this off then. God, I almost look like a professional. You're learning something from this, Nick.
Oh yeah. Every day.
Yeah, stick around, son. I don't like the skin on anything. Not on turkey, not on salmon. Can't waste this. Always know when you've entered a bodybuilder's house. Hardly any plates or dishes in the house, just Tupperware. Hardcore, you know the score. Right, now that's cooked up a little bit. Get that bit of skin off there. Come on, son of a bitch. I like to mash it up now because it's easier and faster for it to cook. Once it's busted up like this, and it's going to be obviously easier to cook, because half the time us bodybuilders are eating on the road. Meals are normally cold, and the last thing that we have is a knife and fork with us. We'll either have a spoon or a fork or something, and could be driving while we're eating. So if it's all mashed up, it's easy, it's convenience. I'd say most people would probably have accidents playing with their phones in the car. Bodybuilders, they'd be from eating.